So, Warshipsink14 was doing yet another tournament in his Capture the Flag game, and this would mark the 5th season of the Capture the Flag tournaments, and my 4th one I've ever competed in. Sadly, I didn't get to do a video on Season 4, but this time, I promise I'll get it out because you would not be watching this if it weren't out. Again, I highly suggest you watch my previous videos on this tournament as they explain it so much better than I would in this video. In Season 5, Warshipsink14 decided to do the entire tournament on a classic map known as Underpass, which the first time it appeared was in Season 1, the tournament that I didn't play in. Anubix and I failed to win the previous tournament, so we decided to part ways this time. I would go with my friend Death Dragon, a fellow pumpkin, and someone I have previously gone against and beat in Season 3. We would call ourselves the Pumpkins, and we would practice for hours and hours, day after day, ready for this tournament. Finally, the day of the tournament would arrive, right around Easter. So we put on our bunny tails, checked out the bracket, and had a heart attack. In round 1 of the tournament, we would go against Patrick and Anubix. My former teammate teamed up with the man who won in Season 3 after going to finals for the 3rd time in a row. And arguably the most intense game that there would be in the entire tournament. We were very nervous going into this. And it's predicted that whoever would win this game would end up going to finals. So we had to be those people to end up winning the game against 2 former champions and 2 absolute behemoths in tournament history. This is gonna be rough. Wait just one moment. I have a little confession to make. My recording did not work for the entire first round game, so you're gonna have to watch from War's point of view. Yeah, don't be disappointed, please. 3-0. Death Dragon and I were ecstatic. We swept 2 former champions and 2 of the most dangerous players in the whole tournament like they were nothing. After the absolute dominant performance, we would head on to round 2 of the tournament, where we would face off against Jovax and FinFunFin. The thing with these two is that they had swept their game as well. They used a camouflage strategy to outsmart their opponents, but they wouldn't do that in the game against us. They claimed they had a different strategy to go against us. Meanwhile, Death and I, our whole strategy was to just be as annoying as possible. And that is exactly what we planned to do. Wait, War, hang on. Fin left.
What?
Fin left.
Oh. Does that forfeit?
I don't know.
Cause
okay,
he's back.
he's back.
That's our second
Good
sweep.
job, guys. That was intense. 3-0. Another sweep. 2 in a row. A 6-0 record combining our 2 first games. Death Dragon and I would make it to semifinals, and this would mark the 4th consecutive time that I would make it here. Only one time have I ever won semifinals though. And this time we would try to make it different. We would go against none other than Jaden and Nightmare Maizen. Their round 2 game ended up being won by forfeit because their opponents couldn't make it. But their round 1 game went to double overtime. Jaden absolutely deserved to be here, but Knight had not played in a tournament game this season beforehand, as he was replaced in round 1 originally. But unlike the previous opponents, they came prepared. They would stop at nothing to put Death and I's reign to an end. Or at least put it to a halt. A screeching one at that. With a 2-0 victory, Death Dragon and I would finally go to finals for the second time for both of us. Our dreams of a perfect season were crushed, but that didn't stop us at all. Our opponents would be none other than Alpha and Vinci. Nobody expected these two to make it this far, but in semifinals, they managed to take down Chitra and Boss Boy, the two people that managed to defeat me and Harper in Season 3. They proved the world wrong, and they were ready in finals. But Death and I were also ready to dominate like we never have before. It felt as though everybody already knew what was going to happen.
I really do think, though, that Brett and Death do get their dub.
Got him! That's it! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's go, GG! That was so fast! Oh my god! After a hard-fought battle, Death Dragon and I had finally won the tournament. This would mark the second win for both of us individually. And with most people satisfied, the tournament would come to a close, with Death Dragon and I as champions once again. Except, my friend Polk New made a deal with me. He said that if I won the tournament, he would give me a Darkbringer and Murder Mystery 2. And, oh my goodness. Yeah!